their first time out here.
On 2, ready? 11. Shot!
They'll work it for the first time with Case Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. We are through one. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Shot!
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target, but it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Good. Shot! No touch.
To throw, Hurts. Plus, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. They'll try again.
No touch.
2nd and 10.
Miami. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
No touch. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
No touch.
They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot!
A carry here for Brown. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Shot!
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground.
Here we go.
And the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself, there's no reason to take those shots.
Come on, set.
Higgins sent in
Ready,
motion.
go.
And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's get set. Stop.
Now Brown. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. Still on the move. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
On one, ready?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Gun, gun. Stop. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now right on the heels of a pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Great, set. Hey!
In motion is Smith.
No touch.
On play action, Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Second down and 8.
No touch.
To throw is Hurts. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Dodge.
Play action now. It's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here we go.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Dodge.
Throwing is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Gotta go score. Let's go. Dodge.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Knocked away and incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be third down.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up
here we go.
on the stat sheet.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. For the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
On one, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Gun. Dodge. Dodge.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
On one, ready? Here we go. Dodge.
Burrow working in the pistol. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Hot.
First down throw for Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now it's Jalen Carter, the Georgia Chronicle.
Here we go.
Barreling in for the sack.
Hot.
Burrow here on second down. This one deep downfield for Chase. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles keep winding that lead. It is now 42-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On one, ready?
First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hot.
Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're
Get set.
starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong
On one, ready?
defensively. It's second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hot.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game,
Gun.
but so far
Gun.
off to a good start.
Hot.
On first and 10, Burrow. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end.
Here we go. Here we go. Hot.
Now second down throw for Burrow. He'll find Andre Yusufov. And that'll go for a gain of 7.
On 2.
And it's going to set up third down.
Here we go. Hot.
Back to throw for Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit
Here we go.
erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions. They've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, we're lucky it hasn't been even more. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Tiger Hornet.
So here's a 1st and 10
No,
now.
set.
They'll start from the 24.
63, 63.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
No touch it.
And in motion is Brown.
No touch.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will get just a bit closer. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Great, set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Great, set. No touch it.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for, but more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Dice right, dice right. No touch.
On second down, Barkley. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
No touch it.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Great, set.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Whoa! And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball.
No touch it.
Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Here we go. God!
On first down, Burrow. Going for it all. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Let's get set. 11. Shot.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be second down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. 11. 11 MT.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.